guys, this is Kayla Perrin, and I am here with another Sexy Friday segment for you. This week, I'm talking about what's appropriate in social media and what's not appropriate. And is there such a thing? Is everything fair game? Now, if you've heard about the Michael Bublé controversy, you know what I'm talking about. This past week in Miami, Michael Bublé ended up in a photo that became viral for a very specific reason that had nothing to do with him. There was a woman in the photo with Michael Bublé. Her back was to him. I think they're in a hotel. He's in Miami. And her booty pretty much upstages the picture. So I think Michael Bublé's wife, she took the photo, but I think she knew what she was doing because in the picture you see Michael Bublé with this little smirk like, ha, this is a great picture and I'm gonna blow up social media with this. In any case, what happens is he posts the picture on Instagram, and I don't think it was necessarily disrespectful because he, like in terms of body shaming, some people say that he body shamed this woman who was wearing very short shorts and you could see her butt cheeks, but he also put things like hashtag beautiful bum, hashtag baby got back. I don't think there's anything wrong with those in terms of what he felt about her. It wasn't like hashtag, cover it up chick, but whatever. What else? Hashtag only in Miami. The ultimate bottom line is that a lot of people felt that he was disrespectful. In fact, some people called him a pig for posting that picture with those captions and so forth, and with those hashtags, sorry. And some people thought, well, what's the big deal? He told her, he said she's got a beautiful bum. Is it really a big deal that he posted this picture? Now, for other people, still, they were quite upset over the fact that he did not have this woman's permission to post the picture. Now, this is where, this is really kind of what I'm going to be talking about today, because I don't really think that you need someone's permission. When you're in the public, you are fair game. Ask any celebrity out there. That's why they're hiding their faces when they're going into Starbucks looking like, death warmed over, because they know anyone with a camera, paparazzi or fan, can snap pictures of them and put them all over the internet. So this woman is not protected by any sort of, privacy right as long as she's in a public space. That said, that doesn't mean that I think that what Michael Bublé did was cool, that it was respectful, but I also don't really think it was that awful. Now, I consider myself a feminist for sure. I mean, I do not believe in body shaming. I'm not the type of person to say, ooh, that girl's too fat, cover it up, or what's she doing? I mean, I do think people have to be responsible for how they look and acknowledge that how you look can draw certain kinds of attention. But my big issue with this, and we don't know how the woman felt. I'm not actually sure. I haven't heard. Maybe she's already got a book deal. She's got her 5 minutes of booty fame. But if you're in the public anywhere and you are dressed in a way that you don't want anyone to capture you, you've got to change how you look. If that means you don't want people catching pictures of your butt cheeks when you're in short shorts, then you should not be going out in public in short shorts. I mean, this is the kind of common sense my mother told me. You don't want people to look at you for a certain reason in a certain way, then don't put yourself out there in a certain way and people can't look at you like that. Now, I'm not trying to say she looked disrespectful. I mean, there were some short shorts and she's in a Michael Bublé photo, but I'm strictly pointing out that the illusion of privacy, people have to let go of that. It really doesn't even matter what's right or what's wrong. It's, will people do it? I.e., if you're walking around in the skimpiest bikini on the beach, and you're showing off your body, people are gonna take some pictures. And I'm talking about if your bathing suit is like really beyond what anyone else would be wearing, strings over your tatas, your booty hanging out. Someone's gonna sneak a picture because everybody's got a cell phone, including grandma and including your 5-year-old kid. Everyone's got a cell phone and everyone's snapping pictures. So can we get upset over the fact like, oh my God, someone took this photo of me? I don't really think so. If you're presenting yourself out there in a certain way that you don't want to be photographed, You've got to not present yourself out there in a certain way, to be photographed that way. It's just reality. So I think we're beyond what's right, what's wrong, what's disrespectful. And, you know, people will continue to slam Michael Bublé, I'm sure. But I remember a friend of mine, a very successful writer, he was out with his wife. I think they were on a holiday, and he was in the picture, and the wife took this picture, and behind him was this woman in a pair of tight jeans and this booty. You know, and that booty upstaged the picture, and it was the kind of photo that he's like, hey, everyone look at this. Not because he was trying to be creepy, but because sort of coincidentally you have this thing that's outshining you know, the focus of the picture, and it's just there. So I don't think he posted it on social media. I'm not sure if he did or not. But whether something is right or wrong doesn't really matter. It's whether or not people are going to do it anyway. And yes, people are going to take pictures of you if you're standing out in any way. I posted a picture yesterday on Facebook with a guy with his pants hanging down, and not only his pants but his brief, so his whole butt is showing as he's standing at the ATM. Hell yeah, someone took that photo, and that's gotten passed around online. If you're going to be foolish enough to have your butt hanging out, your actual bum in your pants that are sagging down past your butt, someone's going to take a picture. Get real, accept it, that's life. If you don't want that, pull your damn pants up so no one can take a picture of your behind and plaster it all over social media. I mean, if I'm on the beach and I see The Rock in a Speedo, I'm snapping away. I don't care. A, it's The Rock, and he's fine. But B, it's someone in a Speedo. I mean, you don't always see that. If it's got a hot bod in a Speedo, well, if it's The Rock, probably not any old person in a Speedo, but if it's The Rock, I'm taking photos. Just saying. People have to be smart about their own decisions with regards to what you find acceptable for yourself. So if you don't want to be taking pictures of, you don't want pictures taken of you, then you can't just be running around wearing things that have people saying, whoa, what was that? Stop, stop, stop. I mean, come on, this is common sense. At least it's the kind of common sense my mom tried to raise me with. So, I don't know, guys, those are my 2 cents. And again, this is not really, I mean, as for Michael Bublé, I'm not really offended by what he did. I think he was trying to be funny. I think that's who he kind of is. Did he cross a line? Maybe. But, you know, whether this girl even is enjoying this, she might be like, hey, this is great attention. She could be pissed off. There's no doubt about it. She could be offended. But she also might be like, hey, what's the big deal? My butt cheeks are in a Michael Bublé photo. So, bottom line, the fault really lies with the person who's, you know, not covering up if you're going to have a problem with it. And I'm not saying she has a problem with it. I'm just trying to point out, this was Michael Bublé, fine. But there are going to be a whole bunch of anonymous people who no one knows who you are, snapping photos of people wearing crazy things, whether it's like insane hair, whether it's something really low cut, whether it's some sort of, I don't know, feathers coming out of your back, whatever. If you're wearing some really weird, crazy, outrageous outfit, people are going to snap photos. If you're uncomfortable with that, then you shouldn't be wearing that. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so those are my thoughts, people. Let me know what you think. And again, I don't particularly think he was body shaming. I think he is appreciating the booty in the photo and kind of making light of, you know, hey, look, there's a booty in my photo. But you might completely disagree with me and let me know your thoughts. And I just think everyone's got to be smart about the realities out there, because if you don't want such and such, you've got to just make sure you're not presenting yourself in that way. What can I say? It's not right and wrong. It's what are people going to do and how are they going to capitalize on situations, because they're going to do it. Just like bad behavior. If you're fighting out on the street, someone's going to film it. It's going to end up on YouTube. I mean, it's just common sense. That's the day and age we live in. Alright guys, so those are my 3 cents now, I think. And you can leave me your comments, let me know what you think, and you know, if you think I'm wrong, let me know, but if you think I'm right, let me know too, or just share your own perspective. Alright guys, thanks for watching.